It is where modern engineering tunnels through to a place from the past. Spread among more than 20,000 acres, the Cumberland Gap National Park is loaded with culture, history, and mountain scenery. And whether you have 1 hour or 1 day on one tank, it is all yours.
It's just a matter of what the person likes and their time frame.
If your time frame permits, nestled high in the mountains on an isolated plateau, you'll find a piece of history called the Hensley Settlement.
Back in the 20s, 30s, turn of the century, there was a group of 10 families that lived up here.
Those families flourished, legend has it, by making moonshine for nearly 5 decades. The settlement was abandoned around 1950. It remains, though, one of the park's biggest attractions. Walk with history along Wilderness Road, the path once blazed by Daniel Boone way back in the 1700s. Or hike it 1.5 miles to the Tri-State Monument. There you can literally step from Tennessee to Kentucky to Virginia. If, however, your time in the park is short, it is probably best spent with a drive to the Pinnacle. A view from above, more than 2,000 feet in elevation, and a clear view across the Tri-States. From the Pinnacle, the tiny, quaint town of Cumberland Gap. And even though the town is rather small, the population is just over 200, don't be fooled. Here at the Gap, as the locals call it, you'll most likely find something for everyone. Collector dolls at the Trading Company, today's antiques at yesterday's Emporium, or history on canvas at the Frame Shop and Gallery. Walking tours detail Cumberland Gap's history, including the town's oldest building, where if the mood is just right,
Cumberland Gap at one time was the marrying capital of the tri-state area. We're just continuing an old tradition.
A tradition they can plan for you weeks in advance, or
if they just want a service, got the license, we can do it today. Are you married, by the way? We can run you through this afternoon.
follow the path down the aisle or the path left by American pioneers. All at Cumberland Gap and the Cumberland Gap National Park. It's all one tank away. Bob Yarbrough, News Channel 8.